छोड़ो कल की बातें, कल की बात पुरानी, नए दौर में लिखेंगे मिलकर नई कहानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी. I know you must have heard that song. Hi guys, welcome to the girl from Agartala. Today we are going to learn how we can become better than our yesterday. But first of all, I want to tell you that the motivation videos that I upload are totally my take on life, are totally my thought processes, how I dealt with problems in my way. So you are welcome to agree or disagree. You can be in the different page also, and maybe some other thought process may work out for you. Maybe this thought process may not work out for you. Maybe it may work out for you. So I really hope that it helps you in dealing with your problems. I hope that I can bring up some different perspectives that could help you in your growth process. I did not have this kind of understanding 10 years back or 7 years back, but as we grow up, the growing process is difficult, and in this difficulty we get to learn many things about ourselves, about life, and the thought processes that I have developed, that I have learned, maybe it may help you in dealing with your own problems also. That is why I really hope that my videos help you. And it is not necessary that you agree with my thought processes, so it's okay. And one of my friend asked me, Jasmine, do you upload your motivation videos just because you get angry on someone someday? And I was like, what? LOL. No, my answer is no. I upload my videos when I face some problems, and then I take time for my motivation. I speak to my positive circle, or I take time for myself to figure things out. And after that, when I feel motivated, when I feel like these things are helping me out, I also think that these thought processes could also help you out in some way in your life. That's why I feel like sharing with you all, because we are all here for some purpose, and I think that my purpose is to help you also in dealing with your own problems by sharing my own problems, how I dealt with it. Yeah. So how can we become better than our yesterday? It is all about mindset. We have to make our mindset. So first, focus on making yourself better, not to prove anybody, but for yourself. Learning new things, gaining more knowledge, gaining more strength, gaining more inner power, doing something that makes you a better person, exercising, turning something shitty into something great. And when you feel low, you talk to your positive circle, and when they need you, you also hear them out. So it's all about equal give and take. But my point is, you first have to do self-work. You have to grow. You have to make yourself better. You know, there's a saying that you clean your own eye before you clean others' eye. Yeah? So let's clean our own eye first. Let's grow ourselves first. Let's make ourselves better first. And then When we look back at our yesterday, and then after all that self-work, we will look back and we can say, oh yeah, I'm really doing great, better than my yesterday. I'm better than my yesterday. Yeah, so you will be glad by the end about your self-work, but self-work needs lots of patience. It needs humility. It needs being grounded, not forgetting where you came from, being grateful, being humble, and doing whatever you do with honesty and full commitment. And also having an open mind to learn new things from life, not being so stubborn, but being humble, making humbleness your crown, and your self-respect your backbone. Yeah, so let's move on to the second point. Second is, do not compare your life with others' life. This is a big no-no. Our comparison is with ourselves, with our yesterday, not with others. Please forget comparing your life with others, okay? And do not focus on what's lacking in your life, because you will start feeling miserable, you'll start feeling low, and then you will lose focus from your goal, lose focus from your self-work. Yeah, so the promise you should make to yourself is to not compare yourself with others, but to compare your today with your yesterday. We all have flaws, we all have history, we all make mistakes in life. This is the part of our growth process. We cannot prevent anyone from making mistakes. This is their karma. They have to go through making mistakes and learning from that. Yeah, it is their growth process. But not to give up in life. That we can help people to understand why it is happening, how can we deal with it. I mean, we cannot understand life, but at least we can help each other to deal with problems, right? That is why I'm here for you all. So my point is, regardless of our flaws, regardless of our history, regardless of what mistakes we make in life, still we are valuable and we all have something to offer to each other or to the world. Yeah? For instance, your presence can be valuable for someone. Maybe just listening to someone can lift that load off of their chest, maybe. Just being there, just listening sometimes can be valuable for somebody. This was just an example. And you being you, and there is only one you. Yes, you do not need to be any copy of anyone else, because you are one you, and you have your own individuality. You know, I have heard somewhere the twins being similar in looks and height, and you know the twins, right? How the twins are, they look similar, but twins also have differences. They have similarities which are very visible, but do you know that they have also differences? They have differences in tastes, they have differences in likings, they have differences in some behavior, and they have similarities also. But twins also have differences, which means that we all are human, but we all are different. We all have difference, and we all have uniqueness in ourselves. We have our own individuality. We have to find that out, and we have to shine that. And for that we need self-work, which was the first point. So if we, it's like searching for stars. If we look at the sky, we search for the stars. I tell it in every motivation video. I know you must have been bored, but hear me out. If we search for the stars in the sky, we look 1 star, 2 star on, and then if we keep on searching, we find even more stars. So if we try to find similarities, we will find similarities. We can find similarities between humans and animals, but that does not make them human. That does not make us animal. We are higher beings. If we search for differences, we will find differences. They walk on 4 legs, we walk on 2 legs, and so many other things, right? And that's how, if we what we want to find, what is our mindset, that only we become, and that only we see. So we have to work on our mindset. For that, one, we need to focus on self-work, on me. So like, if we search for stars, we find even more stars in the sky. Like that, if we search for happiness, if we search for blessings, we will know that we already have so many things, so many blessings to be grateful for. That is why we come to our third point, which is be grateful. #gratitude attitude. Because peace will only come to us when we all have gratitude, when we have a grateful heart. Which means complaining less and adapting more. Complaining less and accepting more. Yeah? You must have gone to school campings, and when we go to school campings, it's fun. But what do we learn there? What are we taught? We are taught to learn to adapt to our surroundings, to certain challenges, to certain circumstances. It was fun. Camping was fun. All the things that we learned was fun. But now we are adult and things are serious, and we have to put that alert soldier mode on. So if we are focusing on what's lacking in our life, then we will be more stressed, we will become miserable, we'll become grumpy. And who wants to talk to a grumpy person? So that is why, complain less, accept more, and that is how we can have slowly inner peace. We can make peace with other things around us, because we cannot change people around us. We cannot change circumstances around us. Sometimes we can change. Most of the times we cannot change people. Yeah? Do not go out to change people. You cannot change. It's their own will if they want to change or not. But you can just say that this thing is bothering you. But most of the times you cannot change people, you cannot change their behavior. What do? You adapt with your surroundings. So if we have a grateful heart, we become less selfish, we complain less, and we make peace with other things. We accept, and then peacefully we can make peace with everything. We can make peace in ourselves. Inner peace is gold. Inner peace is the diamond right now. Yeah, So let's move on to the next point. Fourth point is, if anybody ever did you wrong, then do not go after them to take revenge. If needed, you walk away or talk about it or cut out contacts or block them or talk about it. I would prefer talking about it once and for all, clearing things out. And there is no victory in taking revenge from somebody. If you feel happy for some time, it's a fake and false victory, because there is no positive outcome with negative actions. Negative action never brought positive outcome, so why should we do that? Why should we waste our energy in that? By trying to hide something, trying to steal, trying to take revenge, what are we doing? We are polluting our minds. We are polluting our life. We are wasting our time. Why should we do that? Keep your energy field clean, your karma clean. Instead, we should take time out to think, how can we make ourselves better? How can we learn something new and do something productive, something useful, and find where we are best and become even more better in it. Next and last point is, build your standards. That is also an important point, because you are special and you need to build some standards for yourself. Life is nothing without principles. It's like TV without remote, for example. So life without direction. How we will go to direction? Direction will be guided if we put some principles, if we fix some principles for our life and follow that, then we will get directed to our goal. So becoming a better person also needs principles. We need some standards, we need some principles. So you are special, you need to build some boundaries. You need to build some boundaries, you need to build self-love, and you need to build self-respect. Not build your ego, but self-respect. Some of the people confuse ego with self-respect. Ego is, why should I do that? Self-respect is, I tried my best. I went, did that, tried to help. I tried my best. Ego is, why should I go and do that? Aren't there other people? But why can you not just go and do that instead of just complaining? So self-respect is, I will try my best. If things did not work out, fine. But I tried my best. Yeah? So if anybody tries to harm your self-respect, then no thanks. Yeah? So one of the principles that I follow for my own life is to try not to take favors as much as possible, because when we take favors from others, we are also obliged to do some favors to them, which we may not also like to do, and they may ask something which we may not like to do. So that is why I prefer not to take favors from people as much as possible. That is my principle, and there are some more, but this is one of my principles. And other principle is that if I promise somebody something, then even if they break the promise, still I try to keep my own promise, because I want to be known as a strong, as a person who keeps their word. So that is why I try to keep some principles for myself also. And if we keep principles, you have much more strength to build yourself up. That's why I really want to stress on this point, that everybody in our lives need to make some principles. Life is nothing without principles, and I want all of us to be strong yet humble. Humbleness is very important, because you must have heard that a tree with lots of fruit bends. So a person, a wise person with lots of wisdom and knowledge, they stay humble. So we do all the self-work. We build our self-respect, but not build ego. We stay humble. We stay strong, yet stay humble. And we stay straightforward, yet modest. Yes, we will say everything straightforward, whatever comes to our mind. If we feel something is wrong, we will say it, but in modest way, not in a harsh way. So guys, this is the end of this video. I hope that you like my contents. Please write in comments how did you like it, and please give a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit the notification bell so that you know whenever I upload my videos. And if you like my contents, please support me with your feedbacks, and hit like and follow me in Instagram and Facebook, and you can also write me to my Gmail address. The links are given in the description box. I love to read your comments, love to connect with you, and many of you have also contacted me and shared me about your life, about what problems you're dealing with. And one of my subscribers, whose name is Cecil, he also writes me often to learn about, he is curious about Kokborok, and he also asks me, Didi, what will be the word for this, and what will be the word for that, and I'm happy to answer that, but I do not give private tutorials. So if you want, you can reach me out through Instagram, Facebook, or Gmail. I will be happy to help. I will see you in my next video. Till then, goodbye, take care.